a live look at the wildfires burning in Southern California right now. And while crews are making headway in getting containment on these fires, significant winds are making it much more difficult. Good morning. I'm Leticia Ordaz. It is Sunday, January 12th, and meteorologist Kelly Curran has been tracking those conditions. Kelly, what are they dealing with today?
Unfortunately, another red flag warning for all of the areas shaded here in the red, and that does include where the Palisades fire is currently burning, along with the Eaton fire. This is actually going through, get this, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. We're dealing with northeast winds gusting 50+ miles per hour, with the strongest of those winds up in the hills. 10 to 20% humidity as well. So not good news for all those firefighters who've been working so hard. We're dealing with gusty winds there already this morning. They'll diminish somewhat, but by diminish, I mean Burbank's going to see 22-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Then as we get into Monday, we're going to see even more breezes, and then into Tuesday and Wednesday, then it really starts to get going. So here we are, 2:30 on Monday. Look at that. Pasadena, 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 45, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts for Malibu as we get into Tuesday morning. Now, here is a look at what we are seeing outside, and we've got mainly clear skies out there. We are seeing a little bit of a breeze, though, so gusty winds are going to continue across the area, at least through the morning. I'm going to have more details on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you. We're getting some updated numbers on these fires. The death toll now risen to at least 16, and more than 12,000 structures have been destroyed, and tens of thousands remain under evacuation orders. Here's a look at the evacuation map. The red area shows mandatory evacuations, and the yellow evacuation is warnings, and those have been expanded as the Palisades fire grows further east, and crews are also working to contain several other fires. The Eaton fire is over 14,000 acres and it's 27% contained. Crews have made some progress on two smaller fires. The Kenneth fire is just over 1,000 acres and is 90% contained, and the Hearst fire is just under 800 acres and is 76% contained. And this just into our newsroom. Governor Gavin Newsom signed an executive order to help fire victims. Early this morning, Newsom agreed to suspend permitting and review requirements, making it easier to rebuild homes and businesses in the LA area. Newsom saying in part, the executive order I signed today will help cut permitting delays and an important first step in allowing our communities to recover faster and stronger. This order will also protect prices on building materials in the Los Angeles County area through January of next year. Newsom is also taking suggestions, ordering state agencies to look for ways to streamline the rebuilding and recovery process. State officials provided an update on the state's response and preparedness for the fires, and CAL FIRE says they are increasing their resources.
So as we continue to prepare into this next event we're coming forward to, we're increasing resources, as Director Ward said, to over 14,000 first responders, over 1,219 fire engines across California and our partners in the western states, including Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Montana, just to name a few. And we continue to get support across the states and internationally.
Of crews from Sac Metro Fire helping with the efforts on the Palisades fire. Metro Fire currently has crews both on the Palisades fire and Eaton fires as well. And like so many people, Bay Area residents are jumping into action, trying to support those whose lives have been upended by the LA fires. And a San Francisco company is providing monitors that can help detect new fires within 3 minutes of it sparking. Well, a San Jose State Weather Lab researcher says his company is more able to accurately track the winds. Together, they're hoping their innovations will provide critical information to fire crews. NBC Bay Area's Alyssa Gord breaks down some of the efforts to help those most in need.
As flames continue to rage through Southern California, Vasya Tremson is rushing to put up high-tech fire monitors developed by Torch, the San Francisco company he founded. He says the devices are designed to detect a fire within 3 minutes of igniting.
We took the concept of a smoke alarm and we brought it to the outdoors, except we also have infrared cameras, spectral analysis, gas sensing, temperature and humidity sensing, and AI. And all of that is combined in inexpensive sensors spread around an area. And the goal is for them to detect a fire really early on.
That information can be critical, especially in areas where embers can quickly start a fire in evacuation zones, where there are no people around to report them.
We're just trying to put sensors up in any of the at-risk areas.
Early in the firefight, winds in the Palisades area topped 80 miles an hour, and high winds are still a concern, which is why a San Jose State University fire weather researcher is working to deploy his technology to provide more accurate wind forecasts in the fire zones.
Our model has been trained up to predict the winds in that area to be more accurate and give firefighters an edge.
He says right now his company, Paladin Industries, is providing current wind data to a meteorologist assigned to the Southern California fires to provide critical data to determine where fire crews should go and how to keep them safe.
So when a fire detection occurs, we're looking to model the first 8 hours of the fire more accurately than anyone else.
While both companies are still fine-tuning their technology, they hope their data can make a difference and help crews more effectively battle future fires. Marianne Favreau, NBC Bay Area News.
And we continue to follow developments on those Southern California wildfires, both on air and online, and the KCRA 3 app. Make sure you turn on push alerts to get the latest information. And many people have been asking how to help the fire victims in Southern California. And you can scan the KCRA code on your screen right now to donate. KCRA 3 is teaming up with the American Red Cross to help people impacted by the devastating wildfires burning across Los Angeles County. Your donation will support the victims with disaster relief and other humanitarian efforts.